Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams. Hey, if you want to grow your business faster, make more money, or ultimately have success in any endeavor you're looking to have success in, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you one huge mistake and one common misconception that people have that keeps them from reaching their full potential in any activity in life. With that said, as always, if this is your first video, my name is Misha Wilson, and over the course of the last few years, I've now done over $40 million in total sales online. So everything I'm going to be sharing with you here in today's video, please understand it's being shared with you based on actual applied knowledge and not just theory. As always, also, if you get value, please let me know in the comment section below what your biggest takeaway is. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button below this video. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so what I want to talk about here today is, again, a principle that I try to live by, a mistake that I make still to this day, that I try to make less, but a mistake that I see so many people making so much more frequently in today's world, especially with just kind of the way society is trending, all right? And I'm not talking about political stuff. I'm not talking about macro stuff. I'm not talking about economy or anything like that. I'm very simply talking about a way of being and how human beings are kind of evolving when it comes to how they are being and executing. So, when I really kind of first started to notice this, it was after TikTok was created. And what I'm talking about here is the level of attention span being reduced, and reduced even further to the point where we're literally at a point where we have a social media platform that you do best on that social media platform if you create videos that are 15 seconds or less. All right. If you think about the craziness of that statement, if you were to rewind 5, 6, 7 years and someone were to tell you to do a 15-second video and it would crush it, you literally wouldn't know what the hell to say in 15 seconds. All right. Long form content was everywhere. Long form content was king. I still think obviously long form content does very well. You got guys like Joe Rogan doing 3-hour podcasts, and you got videos like this, a 10-minute video. But then you have these really short form videos. And what these short form videos have done, and obviously TikTok started it, but now it's transitioned to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram Reels and everything between, is it's just continued to shorten attention spans. And also what it's done to myself, what I've noticed, is that it has made it harder to focus sometimes on just one thing. And I see this all the time in working with students where they'll have 78 different things they're working on at the same time. They got multiple different things they're spinning. They got 100 different tabs open on their computer. They're setting up ads, they're trading crypto, they're writing an email, and they have the Forex markets they're watching all going at the same time, oftentimes with multiple different computer screens at the same time. And then they wonder why they can't make progress in one fucking thing. All right. And this is the craziness to me when it comes to just not having the common sense to understand that, holy shit, I'm doing 101 different things, probably not going to have success with one thing the way, I would if I just focused on one thing. And that's actually kind of, a topic for another day. What I want to talk about here today is, again, like the micro way of being on a daily basis that you need to focus on, executing on in order to see maximum success. And I want to talk about the distinction between multitasking and task switching. All right. So when you see all of those people that have 78 different things open on their computer, they got crypto, they got Forex, they got ads they're launching, they got videos they're watching, they got a computer screen here for their main business, they got another computer screen here for their side business, and you ask them, how the hell are you doing anything? Usually the answer is something along the lines of, I'm just multitasking and kind of managing all this stuff at once. And the truth is, they've done studies, and the human brain cannot multitask. All right. It's actually impossible for the human brain to do two things simultaneously at once, which would, of course, be multitasking. Now throw another 78 things on top and see how it goes, right? It's a mystery why more people aren't successful. That said, what the human brain can do very well and very effectively, not necessarily effectively when it comes to you getting towards your goals, is it can task switch very effectively. All right, so if you have 78 different tabs open, if you have 3 different computer screens you're looking at, if you got 4 different business opportunities you're involved with, and you're trying to do all of them at the same time, you're not multitasking. What you're doing is you're task switching, and you're task switching very effectively. All right, so you might very effectively switch from crypto to email to Facebook ads to Forex to a different business and so on and so forth. And your brain is able to effectively task switch. And so it feels like you're multitasking. But the truth is you're not. You're just task switching. And in switching so often, what naturally happens is you never make any progress. All right. If you look at, where you're looking to go and where you are, probably the fastest way to get there is a straight line, right? But instead of going in a straight line, what most people do is they go off a little bit here, then they go off a little bit here, then they go off a little bit here, and then task switch here, then task switch here, and they end up dispersing their energy and going in a bunch of different directions just a little bit, feeling productive instead of just focusing on executing on the one thing that is most likely to get them to their goals. All right. And so if you don't take anything else away from this video, understand and realize that when you have too many different things you're doing at once, you are not multitasking. You are not doing 2 or 3 things at the same time, productively making progress in all 3 of those things at the same time, moving the needle, at a measurable rate with all 3 of those things at the same time. What you're doing is you're switching from one, trying to move the needle a tiny bit, switching to the other, then moving the needle just a tiny bit there, then going to the next, moving the needle just a tiny bit there. And by the time you get back to the first one, you've lost momentum, you've lost progress, and you're not making, progress towards your goals. And so again, I find myself, since TikTok was created, since everything's got so short, since attention spans are just getting shorter, I have to remind myself of this principle. But if you want to have success, figure out the thing that will have the most overall impact in your business. Figure out the high impact minimum effort or the high impact maximum effort activity in your business. The thing that if you do this will have a compounding effect on everything else you do in your business. Figure out that thing, then execute on that thing, but don't do anything else. All right, just do that one thing. Put all of your focus, all of your effort, and all of your energy into just that one thing. And when you just do that one thing, focus. When you just do that one thing, just dial in on that one thing. And ultimately, you will make so much more progress towards, having success on that one thing than you would if you were trying to do 100 different things at once, not multitasking, task switching, and ultimately not getting any closer to your goals. So with that said, I hope you got a ton of value out of today's video. If you did, please let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button below if you got value. Till next time, over and out.